Hey, welcome to CryptoIn5. I'm going to start making these videos to keep you updated on crypto adoption around the world because crypto is going to hit 5 billion users by 2030. Today I found some cool stories. We have news from South Korea, Ukraine refugees, the Malaysian government, Colorado, Terra buying $10 billion worth of Bitcoin, Gamestop, and other news. So let's jump into it. Let's put 5 minutes or so on the clock and start going through. The first story is the future president of South Korea has promised a major crypto push. So let's see what this is all about. So the president-elect, can't pronounce his name, wants South Korea to play a bigger role in the development of digital assets. He's going to enter the office in May with no business experience but strong views on crypto. He won the country's closest presidential election in history last week, and he's vowed to legalize ICOs as part of his larger cryptocurrency ambitions. He's also promised not to levy taxes on cryptocurrency trading earnings of up to 50 million won, treating them the same as stock winners. They believe that these actions would eliminate roadblocks and open the door to further opportunities in blockchain-based assets. Right now, ICOs are banned, so they have no choice but to issue coins in Singapore and other countries. So it's taking away, I guess, some business from South Korea now that it's banned. But if this were allowed again, ventures and startups will be able to raise money easily from investors if the ban is lifted. The crypto market in South Korea has reached 55.2 trillion won. And in the country, this is interesting, more than 15.2 million people have accounts with 24 cryptocurrency brokers, and 5.6 million have actually made a trade. If we go to the South Korea population, it's 52 million people as of 2020, okay? 15 million people have accounts on 24 cryptocurrency brokers. 5 million have made a trade. So basically 10% of the population in South Korea has traded cryptocurrency. That is pretty crazy. And if we look at some more data about that, traders in their 30s appear to be the most enthusiastic. That's 31% of all those purchases. Those in their 40s equal 27%, and those in their 20s are 23%. And men account for 2/3 of all users. Interesting. That's what's happening in South Korea. Now, a story from Ukraine. A refugee with $2,000 in Bitcoin reaches Poland. So a Ukrainian refugee has reached Poland with $2,000 worth of Bitcoin in a USB drive. He said, "I couldn't withdraw cash at all because queues to ATMs were so long and I couldn't wait that much time. The funds represent approximately 40% of his life savings. I could just write my seed phrase on a piece of paper and take it with me." He also made a peer-to-peer exchange with a friend and traded $600 worth of Bitcoin savings from Poland's national currency zloty. The reason he did this was because he was unable to transfer his traditional funds to Poland. So this is an amazing use case of cryptocurrency. People who are fleeing, they can't take their houses with them. He wasn't able to take his traditional assets with him, but he was able to get some Bitcoin and carry a 24-word phrase on a piece of paper and carry his wealth with him as he had flee Ukraine. Incredible. Can't take your house with you, can't transfer your traditional assets. Everyone's rushing to ATMs, but with Bitcoin, you can store all the wealth in your head or on a 24-word piece of paper. Next up, Malaysian Deputy Finance Minister responds to proposal to legalize Bitcoin. Similar to countries like Indonesia, Malaysia has not banned crypto trading, but the government doesn't want to adopt crypto for payments. So there was a story on Monday talking about Malaysia legalizing Bitcoin. Let's see what happened here. So an official at the Ministry of Finance reportedly opposed the idea of adopting crypto like Bitcoin as a payment following recent crypto-friendly proposals. So they have no plans to recognize Bitcoin as legal tender, said the Deputy Finance Minister. And he said cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin are not suitable for use as a payment instrument due to various limitations like volatility and potential cyber threats. Interesting. Instead of adopting crypto for payments, Malaysia will continue to focus on the development of CBDCs. We don't want to see that. That's not good. The remarks came shortly after the Deputy Communications and Multimedia Minister called on local regulators and lawmakers to legalize certain use cases of crypto and NFTs on Monday. That's what the response was for. This person wanted to legalize certain use cases of crypto, but the Deputy Finance Minister was against it and is more for CBDCs. So that's some news out of Malaysia. Now we have some news from Colorado, where they accepted tax payments in crypto. This is a pretty good headline here. Let's see what happened here. The governor of Colorado, Jared Polis, announced in February that the state government plans to allow residents to pay taxes in cryptocurrencies as early as summer of 2022. So just in a few months from now, this would be a huge thing for just legitimizing crypto even more. More governments are forced to respond to crypto. Malaysia is forced to respond. US states are making progress with crypto. Everyone is forced to have an opinion, and adoption is happening really fast. These are all news stories from today, and in 2017, we did not have crazy stories like this every single day in crypto. Look at all this adoption. After the rollout this summer, the state could accept crypto payments for things as simple as a driver's license or hunting license. The government said at the time he was not at all concerned about the volatility of crypto like Bitcoin, given the state does not plan on holding the coins for long. Interesting. Seeing governments recognizing crypto as a viable medium of payment for taxes speaks lengths about a mindset change in the way we view these currencies. Yep, it's just adding more legitimacy. This will inevitably lead to governments having to manage and hold these currencies within their treasuries, which can help reduce the volatility crypto assets are known for. And even if we look at El Salvador, companies there are forced to accept Bitcoin because it's legal tender. So now think of all the companies in El Salvador. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, all these big chains, Starbucks, already have a system in place where they're accepting and holding Bitcoin. And if they see that they're saving 2-3% on transaction fees versus Visa and MasterCard, imagine if they start rolling that out into other countries in the future and the other jurisdictions. Okay, I have to re-record this, but let's keep going. He added that if the US were to finalize regulation of crypto, it would be a logical step for it to accept crypto as a legitimate form of one of the oldest social technologies, money. Another person said that the US states consider holding crypto assets because of their potential to appreciate, because that extra money can be utilized to improve roads, clean parks, and help finance other underfunded areas of the local government. I tend to agree. The next story, Terra Luna starts buying their $125 million of Bitcoin. If you guys didn't know, a huge story a few days ago is Terra plans to buy $10 billion of Bitcoin to back their UST stablecoin. Very interesting. Terra is a top 10 cryptocurrency by market cap. We look at it here. It's at $34 billion market cap, number 8th overall. A very interesting project. Terra co-founder Du Quan had first given a $10 billion target for backing the firm's new UST stablecoin, and he started making the purchases. Super interesting news here, how companies, governments, our US states, countries are all forced to have an opinion on Bitcoin. Next story, we have Gamestop, NFT marketplace now live. Well, in the beta version actually. Gamestop has confirmed its integration with Loopring, protocol designed for powering decentralized crypto exchanges. The beta version of Gamestop marketplace has gone live. So Gamestop has a very massive audience. According to Brauman, Gamestop, in partnership with Loopring, aims to provide fast, cheap, secure access, digital ownership for the masses. They intend to give power back to the players, creators, and collectors, and put them at the forefront of these new global digital economies. So recently, GameStop partnered with Immutable X for its NFT marketplace and announced a $100 million grant for game creators and developers. If we go here, users can get early access to beta. You can set up your username and profile and make deposits and be prepared for the full launch of the marketplace coming soon. If we go to the website, this is all you see, and you can connect your wallet at the top here. Another quick story, Unstoppable Domains hires execs from Twitch and IBM. So Unstoppable Domains lets you buy decentralized crypto addresses, so CryptoIn5.eth, stuff like that are decentralized on the blockchain. And the story here is just people from Twitch, IBM, major traditional companies are coming into the crypto space. This is happening a lot behind the scenes. Very interesting. So that is the cryptocurrency news of the day. Crazy how we have stories like this on the daily. This is just for March 24th, 2022. We have future presidents that are crypto friendly, other countries that are forced to have opinions on crypto, whether it's positive or negative, US states playing out in the game theory, and then publicly traded companies, and then just people leaving into the crypto space. Adoption is happening fast. This channel, I'll keep you updated. We'll see how this series goes. I find it helpful to pay attention to crypto adoption as it happens, and hopefully this was a helpful video. Drop a like if it was, and I'll see you in the next one.